the sun. Brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Chris Washer's the pole sitter here. As you can see, the field is kind of messed up due to the rain. As you can see, Mentervany is third with Tamara DeLeese. There goes the field. DeLeese had an amazing qualifying run in the heavy rain. We are green flag here at Road Atlanta. Right now the track, it is not raining, but the track does have a couple of wet spots. Oh, there goes the Mentervany! Oh no, before we even get to the corner! And that's gonna be a restart, I'm guessing. What the heck was that? Noah Hart, Alex Allen, Cody Lamas, Sean Galligan, Cavagnaro, Mace. There's Washer. I think that's going to be a red flag restart. Oh boy, we've got more issues up the track. Looks like DeMax. And yes, they are calling that one back. Get out your spare cars, everyone. Let's try this again as we're coming back around now. Everybody is in a spare car after some working jobs. They actually got a couple of things repaired. Or not repaired, dried up a bit. The track's dried up a bit more. Here we go, we're green here. Better start this time. Alex Allen and the Mentervany. Oh no, they're trying it again. Allen kind of got forced off. There are some cars off in the back, but we can keep going. It looks like Ike Durbin, Carl Sander, and Alex Garjay are all off. Oh, we got DJ Curtis, DeMax, and Noah Hart off, so in the same areas before. Oh, somebody else is off. That's Jake Baskinger in the 3. As the field is running down the hill, there's Joshua Michaels going back up the hill. Looks like one of the Cathnexes are off. That might be Galligan or Shelley. It looks like Shelley if that's the 21 car. Oh boy, it looks like Cavagnaro and Shelley were getting a bit close there as field maneuvers their way. It looks like something happened to Washer. Washer fell down to 4th as Randy Carpenter leads over Marion Charlron. And DeLeese is falling back like a rock as they're trying to get by, looks like maybe a bad exit to the corner for the 16 of Michaels, or 15 of Washer maybe, and 23 Cavagnaro had a pretty bad off there too, or pretty bad exit there too. Oh boy, here we go. Looks like the 23 and the 19 are around there, and the 9's trying to make a move there. Oh, nope, maybe not. Fibrosis and the 9 of mine are around, and some more shenanigans taking place. Oh dear. Well, we're going to have a lot of replays going here. The replay man's definitely going to get his work cut out for him. As there's Ryusu. Ryusu has an issue. Has some major rear end issues there. And the pit lane's a busy place right now. Here's what happened with Alex Garjay. This was the first incident on the track. It down into the corner. It looks like, one of the Ferraris, I think that was Nico Hall, kind of forced Garge into the 14 and the 29, which is a sad thing because it looked like Ike Durbin in the 29 was actually pretty fast today. Hometown hero Noah Hart's involved there, and it also looks like DJ Curtis and Max were also in it. Let's take a look at that one. This is what happened to Noah Hart getting into the corner. Looks like it happened right there. It looked like Fabrosis and Jacob Hart made a little bit of contact, and Curtis, DeMax, and Hart all went off just because of it. We're going to try and go up and see what happened to Baskinger. We came in late on that. We're going to have to take a replay of that. Here's a kind of a stationary cam view. So it looks like Baskinger would get turned by the 23 at Cavagnaro. And that wasn't where it goes. Somebody slid across the track. It looked like one of the Cathnex cars. That's probably Shelley or... No, that is Galligan that was spinning across the track. I don't think anybody hit Galligan, so he can continue on. This driver from Scotland up. And it looks like there's where Dutta and Jacob Hart went off. Vincent Allen got a piece with Dutta. This is what happened to R.O. Yusuf, sliding off the track right into the tire wall out in the back. That's pretty much what happened there. And here's what happened. Tamara DeLise is fighting off and then fighting there, and Nick Mace kind of forces DeLise off, and the 23 was also there. 23 got Rex, and Mace wrecks his teammate. There goes... There's the Myatt and Fabrosis incident as we're seeing Ian Dutta now. We're looking towards Ian Dutta. James Shelley was the big advancement here. He's up to 5th place from, I think, 10th on the grid. He was pretty far back. His teammate Galligan's been faster than him, and there's Nick Mace going off the track, not being able to control his car as Cody Lamas and the damaged 12 car got by him. Here's Joshua Michaels and Galligan in the points. Will Lewis is, I believe, the last points car. Good run by the Action Terra cars. The Action Terra has the most experience of any team here at this track. They race here from the Petit Le Mans a lot of times here at Road Atlanta. And here they go down the pretty long backstretch here at Road Atlanta. The chicane at the end of it can kind of be a bit of a pain for a lot of drivers. And here they come into the corner. Looks like Galligan's going to try and make a move there on Michaels. Michaels kind of forces him off into the grass, but will Galligan complete the move? I don't think so. I believe I saw somebody off even behind them. Man, this is a good battle, though. We'll check up on that in a second. Galligan's trying on the outside of the corners. We're going to go on board with Galligan as they maneuver through a couple of corners. Looks like Galligan got it. Yes, he did. Galligan is holding that position now. Jake Baskinger would have a tough time controlling his Ferrari through the S's. Comes back on track. Vincent Allen's there, and around goes the 3 of Baskinger. Tough break for him. The battle for the lead now is between Randy Carpenter and Alex Allen. Ironic that these two were fighting for the championship last season. And here they go, entering the corner. Alex Allen, very aggressive, kind of bumps the 7 out of the way, and crossover maybe. Here comes Alex Allen back on the inside. This is going to be a good battle down the hill. Here they go, down the hill. Will Alex Allen get it? Looks like it. Alex Allen takes the lead. Ike Durbin, Will Lewis and Joshua Michaels were making some contact down to the braking zone, and off goes Michaels because of it. Will Lewis kind of didn't use enough brake there. His own fault. Randy Carpenter is now trying to fight back on Alex Allen. This battle has been getting quite interesting as Alex Allen didn't qualify necessarily the best, or he actually did, but had a pretty mediocre start, almost wrecked the field. He did wreck the field on the first start, but this is, of course, his backup car. And Randy Carpenter is also here. Yeah, and they definitely needed to red flag that race. That first start was really bad. And here they go, down into the chicane. Carpenter try anything? Carpenter closes in big time, kind of bumps Allen. Here we go, this should be a good battle. And it looks like Carpenter's going to retake the lead. Yes, he does. There goes 7 into the lead, and the 1's going into the dust. And you can maybe see Shawrot back there in 3rd. Pit stops would begin early for Kenny Myatt's Zio, or for Ian Dutta's Zeos, I'm sorry. They were both battling pretty close on track as field is. Oh, something happened to James Shelley. We'll have to take a look at that one, but pit stops are starting early. Yes, something did happen here. It looked like it was a battle between Lamas, Washer, and Shelley. It looks like something happened between Washer and Lamas, and Shelley was an innocent bystander. And Shelley's trying to hold on to it. Maybe something broke in that. Something had to have. He just went straight into the wall. Something broke in that car. Marian Sharrod here is now trying to make a move on second on Randy Carpenter as they run down the hill, but it looks like the Team Thunder car of the Thunder Motorsports car of, I believe that, I don't know who that is, but whoever they are, they're being a really big nuisance. Oh, now we got a Visa. Oh boy, the Visa just wrecked the 7. Oh boy, Randy Carpenter won't be happy about that one. Oh boy, now the second's wrecked because of the Visa, and it looks like Sanders also wrecked, so. Yeah, oh, is that the one finger salute from Carpenter to, I believe that's Fitzwater? I believe so, yeah. Now there's the other Visa. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding. Really, the Visa Lolas just took themselves out from a possible points paying day, because, well, this track is a bit, random at times. Oh my gosh, that's the most boneheaded thing I've ever seen. Let's take another replay of that. Here we go. Fitzwater's coming out of the pits. There's some close racing action there. Fitzwater comes out, doesn't have any use of his mirrors, runs into Carpenter, is trying to hold on to it, then comes back on track, wrecks Sharrod, and then second place. Then Sander goes around. Then the other Visa Lola decides to derp up the field. And well, first Nico Hall would spin. The other Visa Lola gets by. Nico Hall wouldn't have any control. Neither would Louvier. Carpenter would wreck right there. I mean, you've got to be brain dead to think that's okay. If both the Visa Lolas don't get penalized for that, I don't know what's going to happen, but that was a boneheaded move by both of them. Will Lewis would have a mechanical problem in his 30 car. Tough break for him, and the Ike car, or the Durban Sport cars have been quite strong today, or were quite strong in practice, but haven't done anything in the race, apparently, and in qualifying they were quite slow because of the rain. Battle for, well, this isn't even a battle, this is Chris Washer trying to lap 24 of Mace. Mace didn't like the way that Washer kind of bumped him out of the way, and so Mace wrecks the 15. Well, if you're a lap car, you have to get out of the way, Nick. You should know better than that. Chris was bumping you out of the way, telling you to get out of the way, so you decide to wreck somebody on a lap in front of you. Add him to the possible list of penalties that we could be seeing in this race. Here's a close battle between Fibrosis and the 17. 17 effectively lets him go, Jacob Hart does, and the 2 takes off into, I believe that's 10, or 9th. Cody Lamas is the first car outside of the points, with Ian Dutta a little bit further back in the Cios. William Duncan would beach himself into the gravel pit. I believe he just spun off. I believe he got into the grass and spun himself off, so. And he's going to drive into the wall in frustration. Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't drive into the wall because you're mad. What did the wall do to you? All this chaos would actually promote the other Red Bull of DJ Curtis into second place. And then Kenny Myatt and the other Red Bull, I'm sorry, and then Kenny Myatt and the Zeos to third. Fourth place, I believe, would actually go to Vincent Allen, and fifth place, as we go back, might be Charlie Fibrosis. Who knows what's going on, and that would also eventually promote Galligan into 10th, which is the final points-paying spot. I believe Baskinger is just on the outside looking in. However, so these guys are doing a very good job trying to keep themselves on the racetrack, and possibly get points, because that's one of the big keys to Road Atlanta, is that, as we're hearing that there might be some raindrops in the S-bends, and the S's, which isn't typically good, but we'll have to see. We should see if there's, yep, Alex Allen's sliding around quite a bit. There might be some raindrops down there. The track is still wet from the last thunderstorm and pre-race warm-up, and, yeah, this isn't going to be good if it starts really raining hard here. This track turns into an ice skating rink. We're on board with the 9 of Kenny Myatt and the Zeos, a Honda. Actually, we have this weird helmet cam cockpit view. This should be interesting, as I don't see his windshield wiper working yet, but there are a couple of drops. I think they're just going to try some Rain-X maybe on the pit stop. I believe that's what Myatt had said over the radio. We'll have to see how that works out. Close racing action here between, oh boy, one of the Menturbinis kind of spun there. Cameron Elise spun, as now it looks like Fibrosis is on Joshua Michaels as they go to, oh boy, Michaels is in the wall on the front stretch. He's coming back across the track. Oh, there's Lamas. I believe that was Lamas, or that was one of the CBMs. Yes, it was Cody Lamas. Ah, he's out. He's out. They're both done. Tough race for you guys. James, how's the weather out there?
Well, I don't know. How about you go leave your fucking crew chief area and actually look at the damn weather, and then I'll probably answer your question.
All right. Calm down. We just want to know, do you need Rain-X on your car or not?
Oh no, let's look at the weather. Oh, it's raining and I can't see shit. Yeah, please do so.
Alright, on your next pit stop, we'll get some Rain-X on there. Intermediate tires or Rains? Or full wets?
Oh, I don't know. How hard is it raining? Oh yeah, pretty damn hard. Slap some rain tires on there.
It might clear up in a few minutes, but we're hoping that it will. We're gonna keep... I know you're on dry, so we'll probably box you this lap.
Alright, do what you gotta do. Stop annoying me.
Box. So from what it sounds like, James Silverfox is going to be pitting this, I don't know about this lap, but soon it sounds like he'll be pitting for some rain tires. It does look like the rain might clear up a bit, but I guess it is heavier rain than it looks out there. We haven't gotten any rain effects or anything, but and it's not coming up on the screen, but apparently down in that S complex it is getting kind of bad. Alex Allen continues to lead this race. As you can see, people are starting to really slide around through the S-bends, as Nick Mace, I believe, is on wet tires, and that's why he is going faster right now than Alex Allen. Maybe it is time that they need to pit for rains, but I don't know. Here's DJ Curtis in second. He's sliding around like a stinking sieve right there. Holds on to it as Myatt's a master at rain driving here. He's done quite a lot here at this track. A lot of rain races here. We'll have to see how things go. Battle between Will Lewis and Nico Hall. That's not going to end well, as Will Lewis goes right off the track. Oh, there's Shallrock getting a big piece there. Oh, dear. And there's Delise. Delise hits the tow truck park there. Yep, Shallrock's got some major damage. That's going to be it for probably her. She was running 10th. Will Lewis is done. That car's on fire. I'd bail out of that, son. British rookie, bail out of that car. I don't know if that's... Yes, he did. Alex Allen continues to lead over Kenny Myatt, who I believe is in third, and then DJ Curtis is in second place. This racing action is getting very interesting, as there isn't really a battle for the lead, but as Alex Allen's probably got a half a lap over everybody, or a quarter of a lap over everybody, as we go through the field. There's fourth place of Fibrosis, fifth place of Allen, sixth place of Jacob Hart, seventh place of Dutta, eighth place of Galligan, ninth place of Baskinger, and 10th place of Nico Paul, excuse me. Well, that's your top 10. 11th place is Chris Washer. He needs to get back into the points. He was our pole sitter, but didn't have a very good start to this race. So maybe he can start reeling it in, but it shows how much the... oh, as you can see in the background, there's some blue skies, so maybe the rain is starting to clear up a bit. It does look like the rain's definitely letting up. Track's wet again now. As you can see, this track is still wet, as William Duncan went off the track, trying to probably get out of the way of Kenny Myatt. Duncan, I think, was trying to get out of the way in the S's and lost it a bit there. Luckily, he didn't get too much damage out of it. Good to see he's still in this. Close racing action here between Silver Fox and Mace. This isn't for position, as Silver Fox had some mechanical problems. I believe he's actually pitted twice because of rain tires. You heard that kind of onboard radio as Mace kind of forces him off the track. He pitted for rain tires and I believe got back on track, and that really cost him 2 laps. So Silver Fox not in a good position, and you kind of heard the annoyance in his voice on the in-race audio. Because that car is not that bad, actually. The CBM should be very strong here. We saw Lamas was doing very well, and they just have had a lot of bad luck at the start of the season. We're on board with James Silverfox. As you can see, the rain is definitely starting to let up a bit. The track is starting to dry a bit. As here we go through, no, we don't have any onboard radio. Sorry if you wanted to hear more, but now you get to hear this loud engine growl. I'll be quiet for this straightaway. Big thanks to James Silverfox for allowing us to mount our patented, now brand new helmet camera, so we can actually look on top of what the driver is actually seeing on the racetrack. So thank you to James Silverfox for letting us do that. Kenny Myatt would bite on the pit lane. I think he's taking off those intermediate tires. He started on them. It'll be interesting to see what kind of tires he goes with, because there might be another pit stop in this race. We're now on his chase cam above the pit lane. The pit lane has these. It's easy to look. He is taking tires. I believe he's on inters again. I believe they're going to maybe have to pit once more. But, so Myatt's definitely playing with the card that the track will still be wet for a bit after this short little rain shower. We were expecting the race to be actually dry, but that quick little brief rainstorm kind of hurt any chances of that. Alex Allen is still on dry tires. He was on full wets, not on dries. He was on full wets. However, those tires are probably really starting to go now that it's stopped raining. He actually started the race on intermediate tires and then went to full wets when it started raining. So he's on a little bit of a different pit strategy, as the intermediate tires, I think, were the way to go, but Alex Allen definitely pulled away on the full wets. However, I think now that it's not raining anymore, it might be smart to maybe change back to inters, and he has enough of a lead that I think he'd be able to hold his lead and still pit and still retain his lead. Pit for inters and still retain his lead. Or he may be waiting to see if the track's going to dry up so much that he could go on dry tires, which would be risky going through the S's, but may pay off in the rest of the track. Here's a battle for 8th between the Ferrari teammates of Jake Baskinger and Nico Hall. They're beating each other off the track. Hall's got a little bit more power, and it looks like Baskinger's pitting. I wonder if he's going to go for some, we'll see what kind of tires he goes with as he comes on pit road. Looks like one of the Walkers pitted. We're hearing that Vincent Allen took on inters as well. I'll have to take a look-see. Here he comes. They've got inters out as well, so it looks like intermediate tires are going to be the way to go here as we are on pit road as the crew does their job. We'll go back to the chase cam. Wonderful technology here by DHL, or DLP, Texas Instruments, to get this kind of camera work here. And here we go. Back to the race. Sean Galligan was a little bit risky and took dry tires, even though the track is quite wet. But he's expecting this. He's expecting this car to be quite. He's expecting this track to dry quite quickly, as the temperatures are kind of warm here, and he's hoping that the sun's going to come out. I haven't seen the sun out all day, but Galligan might be that kind of person that will gamble a bit. Jacob Hart is having a mechanical problem. Looks like he's definitely got some problems with that. I'm thinking that there might be maybe moisture in the electronic system. There was a lot of concerns about that, and there was some cars that were electronically frying themselves on the in qualifying, and that was another reason why some of the cars started in the back. I believe both the Racing for Texas cars did that after they got a lap, and moisture seeped into the wiring underneath the dashboard and really shorted everything out in the ECU. So maybe that's what's happening with Hart, and if that's the case, then he's out of the race from 4th place. Alex Allen pits on lap 22. I believe he is on intermediates. So, like we thought, he pits with intermediate tires. Whoa, he nearly comes out right into Nick Mace. Good driving by him. Fabrosis pits. We'll see what tires he takes. He's on inners. It looks like DJ Curtis's Red Bull is on inners. I might be seeing dry tires out for Dutta in fourth place, so this could be interesting. Yes, dries are going on Ian Dutta, so the track is drying out kind of quick. Full wets were smart, but I believe, like in James Silverfox's situation, they went on a little late. Oh, something happened with Dutta. Did he stall? Oh no, never mind. Let's see how the dry tires are going to be doing on Dutta. He made it through the S's all right. Here they go down the hill into the two twin corners, I call them. Here they go. Nico Hall is on inters. Or is on, yeah, inters. And we are getting some, Myatt, I believe, said something, or Myatt's on intermediate tires, so I'm guessing that was a driver decision by Dutta to go on dry tires, as Myatt decided to play a little bit safer on inters. If I were him, that's kind of, I think, the smart way to go here. Track is still a bit wet. Here's Ian Dutta making a move on Nico Hall on the 4. That car has a little bit of left side damage. Looks like Dutta is trying to make a move here. This is for position. This is for 5th. Dutta kind of bounces him off the track. I believe Nico Hall's going to have to pit again for at least fuel. I'm not sure about tires, because this is kind of a strange tire strategy race. We're going to go on board Ian Dutta's car. He is trying to size up the move up. Paul gets on the brakes awfully early. And Dutta's, I think, trying to go kind of aggressive here with Hall. This could be a close race going down the hill. This is one of those cool side cams that we were looking at. Now I think we're going to go to the rear. Yes, we are. And Ian Dutta takes the spot away from Nico Hall. Jacob Hart would rejoin the race. Not a very good run by Hart today. Kind of wish we'd see more out of him. But he had a good run going, but then the Mustang kind of gave out on him. The Ford Mustang. I initially thought this was a Nissan Skyline, but apparently this is a Ford Mustang. So if I said anything about that in Fontana, I apologize. Apparently for some, intermediates aren't enough, though, as Charlie Fabrosis would start losing control of his car, go across the curbing, slide off the track into the final corner, and I believe he probably got gravel stuck in and didn't realize that the wall was kind of there. So Fabrosis would fall out of the race, actually, from this for 4th place, so it seems like 4th place is quite unlucky today. Alex Allen is right now coming up to his nephew Vincent Allen to put him a lap down here at Road Atlanta. We're getting into the latest stages of the race. There is more rain that might move in for the final lap, and this storm is quite nasty that it looks like. And here comes Alex Allen coming up on him. So dry tires may have been the way to go, as Alex Allen's still on intermediate tires, and the track is drying up pretty nicely here since there's cars all over it, and there's probably sand and whatnot all over it too. And so it's decent to see here. As now, what is Alex Allen doing? Maybe he's got something on his grill or something, but he's trying to get something off by bump draft in the back of the 6 of Vincent. Maybe there was a kind of a team order thing going on there, like a working job there, maybe to cool down his engine or to make him go faster. I don't know. Just looked kind of weird because the ARCSOA Elite Series cars don't typically allow bump drafting. Whoa, Vincent Allen's starting to lose control. He gets it back underneath control, but he then allows his uncle to go by. So we'll have to see how that goes the rest of the race, as Alex Allen has a pretty substantial lead over DJ Curtis in 2nd place, who is actually out of the race, or who's actually in the pits. Something is wrong with DJ. Oh wow, he was in 2nd, but he's broken. Heck no, he's got damage. What happened to him? Apparently we lost replay coverage of it, but it looks like it had something to do with James Silverfox. Silverfox didn't have any damage either. We're guessing that they went off in the chicane at the end of the backstretch, so sorry that we don't have that, but honestly we couldn't find where it happened, and the camera feed here has kind of gotten a bit wonky, Some more typical Road America shenanigans would take place as Nico Hall would get into the back of William Duncan to the final points paying spot position holder. I think Hall was trying to lap him, and that would end up hurting Hall more than it helping him. This actually may give Washer the position. We're going to go on board with Washer and see what happens. No, I don't think it will get the position because Hall's way up the track at the, he just went over the hill there. So, Chris Washer did gain time, though, which is better than nothing. Through all of this, Kenny Myatt would be promoted to, second place, and then his teammate Ian Dutta would be third. So it might be a double podium for Zeos. However, they don't have the top spot, unless something really strange happens to, Alex Allen, who is still not yet gone for his first win, but, oh, there goes, see, dry tires was probably not a great idea for Ian Dutta, but, looks like, he is holding on to it. Alex Allen also would be having difficulties controlling his car as there is definitely some rain coming in. We're starting to see it in the distance. In the distance, we're seeing some more rain. Not that way, but in the other direction, we're seeing some rain. Yeah, you can see there's kind of some low-hanging rain clouds over there that look like they could definitely affect this race. I know the victory celebrations will probably be in a thunderstorm, but kind of an up and down rainy day. That's kind of what you get when you have a race in Atlanta, Georgia in March. The battle for 7th, well, what was the battle for 7th? Between Sean Galligan and Randy Carpenter. Effectively came to the end there, but we'll have to see. Looks like Carpenter's got the faster car there in the Lexus over the Rolls-Royce. That Rolls-Royce is a pain to maneuver around this track, but it looks like Galligan is getting it done. Galligan is one of the leading rookie contenders, odds-on favorite for Rookie of the Year. Very well conducts himself in the press. Nice to see a British driver that American fans are very well received to, which is very rarely a case. There are 2 British races on the schedule this year, one in Silverstone, the other in Stedtedren. So he has at least 2 races to look forward to. Randy Carpenter would be blocking, is a lap down and is blocking race leader Alex Allen. Alex Allen's actually got some front end damage from the start of the race, but no harm, no foul, I guess. It doesn't affect it. He's probably one driver that's really not hoping for rain. Because, yeah, that's not good if that happens. But here comes Alex Allen down the inside of Randy Carpenter. I think Carpenter let him have it. But, but Alex Allen's got to be also real. Maybe not. Carpenter didn't give him a whole lot of room off the corner, and Carpenter is fighting Galligan for position up ahead. Carpenter, maybe they're trying to make up for the lack of a championship fight we had last season by giving us a nice little fight here, but even though, in all honesty, Carpenter should quite honestly let him go. However, no one would be able to contend with Alex Allen. He had over a half a lap lead. Alex Allen would win his first ever ARCSOA Elite Series race, even though he's won the championship before. Here at Road Atlanta, one of the most difficult tracks to get your first win on, to be honest with you. And a long way back, we've got Kenny Myatt in second. I believe he's going to come home in second place. Ian Dutta is pretty much nowhere near him. No matter what, it looks like a Zeos car is probably going to get second unless they somehow both take each other out, which I doubt that. 4th place is Nico Hall, a long, almost a full lap behind. And that's the other car, that's the cars on the lead lap right there. So a great race, entertaining race here out of Road Atlanta. Nice to see. Let's get on to the points.